Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Cobblemon Forever World. I hope you enjoyed that little opening there. I just thought it was ironic, because I came into this village that is literally like maybe 400 blocks from my house, not even that far, and it had everything that we were looking for the last episode. But anyways, I have been quite busy, so let me head back to my house and I'll show you what I've been up to. If you don't believe me, like the village is right there, and if I just like pop my head out, you can see my house over in the distance right there, like literally that close. And it's oh my god, it's insane. I don't know how I missed that. I just had to follow the dragon. It was a sign in the first episode and I just did not do it. I can't believe I didn't do that. Or second episode, oh my god, in the last episode I can never get anything right. First, I guess I'll start off with the wheat field. I filled it all up and it looks really nice. It's coming out nice. It's a good source of food, so you can finally have that stack of bread instead of nothing like I've been surviving on. But I'm gonna have to get something better than bread because brain is just not that sustainable. And yeah, I need a better food source. So hopefully we can like start getting to code and carrot soon. I haven't done anything like major mining offline or anything, but I did get a few more diamonds, and I also have been doing some villager trading. So as you see, I got mending and timber strike. Timber strike is a mod or a data pack technically that I installed that basically allows me to chop down trees in one axe because I hate chopping down trees. And that is such a big thing for me in the game. But anyways, I also completely updated this area. I think it looks way nicer than what it was before. I was looking at it. I'm like, that gap in the chain was just so weird. I just didn't like it. So I just filled it up. I built it up a little bit, added these little slants to add little curvature into the wood. Everything looks super nice. If you just don't look in the background, that everything is good. But I think it looks so much better than it did before. Filled this all up too, and it's just I think it's so much better. It makes the house look better. And now I just got to figure out how to do that with the rest of it. Everything else is kind of the same. So my plan is I don't want to start any major mining until I get fortune on this pickaxe, and then I'll go crazy on the mining because I need a lot of resources right now because I don't want to plan stuff without the resources needed to actually build it, because I don't want to have to keep running back and forth to build things, and that's getting annoying. But at least I have this now, and I can just chop down trees and get wood super easily. But now I just need a better source of cobblestone, and any kind of stone really kind of be nice to have. But over here is where I've been doing my trading. I added this little Fletcher. Okay, you're a new Fletcher. Where did you come from? I don't know. I don't know where another Fletching table came from because I didn't place another one, but whatever. And then if you come over here, I trapped these guys. He's got my mending, and this got the timber strike thing. And I've been upgrading them a little bit. I'm going to not do a normal trading haul because I hate that keeping villagers like this trapped forever. I feel bad about it. So what I'm gonna do is not this episode, but when I get comfortable building and have ideas, I'm gonna upgrade this entire village and make it super nice and super big. And what we're gonna do is have this could be our trading village. So I'm gonna have it set up just so I could have a bunch of fortune, everything that I can need in enchantment books or any kind of trading. Honestly, this will be the village where I do that. That other village, even though it's really nice and big, I'm just going to keep it that way because I think it looks nice, and it's going to be further off in the distance. I'll probably connect us to it later, but this one's also just way closer to our starter base and just way more convenient for us. And plus, it's smaller and gives me more room to improve it, which I think would be cool. But anyways, my goal for this episode is to kind of upgrade our gear, definitely upgrade our gear. And you may have noticed I caught that little trapinch there. I think we should evolve it, try to get a flagon, because we can fly on flagon, and I think that'd be super cool if we could do that. So that would definitely be a goal this episode. He has to get the level 45, but I can do that pretty quickly, I think. And then the last thing I want to do is build up a smelting room. So I'm not going to build it in my house, but I just want an entire building that's dedicated to just smelting, because I love automatic smelters. I build them all the time. They're one of my favorite things to build, and I would love just a big one just for quick smelting of anything that I want. So that is another plan for today, along with maybe a sugarcane farm, because you can never have enough sugarcane, right? But first I want to get to level 30 so I can enchant my pickaxe without having to deal with villagers anymore right now, because I'm kind of sick of them. So let's go mining. Alright, I've completed my little mining mission. Let's go check out what I've got in this chest right here. And yeah, this is basically everything I got. It's a pretty good loadout. 47 diamonds is definitely a win. Somehow I got no coal. I forgot how hard it is to get coal now. So that's going to be interesting to go find out. But I think we should turn this into gear. So let's officially switch into our diamond suit. Bam! Look at me go. I think that looks sick. I like this thing too, because like I always feel like the armor covers my skin so much. So I decided to get this little resource pack that makes it so, you know, you can still see my skin even through the armor. And I just think it looks nicer. But I also created a diamond sword, which I will use after that. I don't have the levels for enchantment right now, sadly, so that's gonna have to wait a little bit. That's no big deal. And I am forgetting one last thing I have to make, because it is very, very important. A diamond hoe. Gotta have our diamond hoe here. Can never live without it. I've also been messing around with a pathway here. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I'm like trying to like make it like marked out with like paths and the walls and stuff. It's okay. I'm not the biggest fan of it right now. I just like the coloring. I think it blends in too much with the sand, and I want the way to differentiate it. And that's what I was hoping what these walls would do, but I'm gonna have to figure out another way to do that. Because I think the sandstone and birch would work. It just needs something more. I'm just not quite sure what it needs yet. Anyways, but now that I'm happy with the gear that I got, I think it is time to evolve that trappage there and try to oh my god. And try to fly on a Flygon, because I think that'll be a lot of fun. So let's go training. Now that we got Flygon, there's only one thing left to do. Let's take a little trip and explore his movements and see if it's easier to do than with Gyarados, you know? So yeah, this is pretty nice. Way better than before. Yeah, Gyarados is definitely not meant to fly, that is for sure. And we definitely should start to invest in some of like the ingredient things that I saw with the cooking pots that allow you to add stamina, speed, and endurance to the movement of these guys. And I think it'd be really cool to like really travel around far and wide on this little Flygon here. Lots to explore, lots to be seen. I know you could do tricks and stuff. I'm not gonna try that right now. I'm not confident in my flying abilities quite yet. But thank you, Flygon, and you will be a valuable asset through all of this. You probably guys have realized that I don't really name my guys. And well, I was thinking about naming them, and then I thought it would be a fun way to include members in our little journey here. So I'm going to give members the ability to name any Pokemon that they want. And if it's Pokemon that I don't have, when I finally catch it, I will give it that name. You could pick, I don't know if I'm going to add a limit to this yet for members, but yeah, if you become a member, you can comment down and I will add a Pokemon to the name. I also plan on adding a little building dedicated to members and stuff. But for now, I'm just going to go build this real quick. There's going to be this quick little board here. So we got the members board of all the turtle members on this channel. So if you want a Pokemon, I'm going to put it there just temporarily. So our current members are Fontbane and my mom, who is awesome, and I'm hoping Strat, and my friend Austin, who's also Fontbane. And they're my members at the moment. So thank you guys for being members for a long time. And if you would like to get added to the board and the little structure that I plan on building later on, let me know. Become a member today and it will be a lot of fun. Anyways, nowadays, I said I was going to build a little furnace area so that I can smelt a lot of things, which is going to be helpful because I do smelt a lot. Even though I don't have coal, I'm going to have to figure out a renewable smelting resource as well. But for now, I need to figure out where to build this and how I'm going to build it. So let's jump into a time lapse. our new furnace area. So this is the outside. You probably saw it in the time lapse. It was actually not completely finished in the time lapse. I forgot a lot of the mud. And was making it out of mud roof, and I'm like, mud's could be pain in the butt to gather, but apparently it was actually not that bad. So I'm really happy about that. I also want to say that I did make this in creative first and then moved it over into this world. I just wanted to try it out, see how I liked it, and it might be something I do for some future builds. But I think for the most part, I'm just going to try to like stick with building it in real time and just, letting my creative brain make it in the world. But I mean, builds like this, I want to be like a little bit fancier. I'll probably do something beforehand and just move it over. But yeah, this is the inside. It is very different. We got each furnace that we got here, so we could smelt all different kinds. So we got like food, normal stuff, and then ores. This villager's in our way. I also made sure there's plenty of storage in here with the barrels and the chests, and these barrels are going to correlate to what goes in that chest, basically. I mean, the furnace, basically. And I wanted to make it so it's like the smoke and like heat was rising out. So I made these little like pipes here. And then if we go outside, you can see like the smoke rising from that pipe, which I feel like is a nice little touch that is not really seen upon. And that's why the roof's kind of funky too, because it's kind of meant to like vent out everything. But really, I kind of like this build. It's not bad. It's very nice. It's the most unique build I've built in a while, especially. But that is going to come in handy when it comes to like smelting ores and stuff. The only issue is like I don't have fuel to fire it, so I might have to make a kelp farm at some point. But I think next I'm going to build a sugarcane farm, which shouldn't take too long, but oh well. But there is something I want to check out real quick before I do that, because there was something I discovered earlier while flying around out of the Flagon to go gather some mud. So let me go fly over to where I want to go. And it is basically this little structure right here. I don't know. I know they added like little towers, but I've never actually seen one until just now. So I want to go explore it. We seem like we got some witch friends here, so kill him. Oh, of course he survived. I got a bunch of gimme goals, and I hope I have enough Pokeballs to catch one if I do, in fact, have to interact with it. But, okay, there's that witch down. Very nice. And I am just poisoned now. Okay, I think these should turn it. Yeah, they turn into Pokemon battles. Okay, so that is kind of cool. I don't want to kill it. I want to try to catch it. Because I don't know how rare these guys are if they respawn here. So there's that as well. So let's see if I can try to catch this guy. Oh, and I killed it. Even though, okay, why you did, how did you get a critical hit, dude? You were not meant to do that. Okay, well that gives us gimme cool relic coins. Okay, I guess that's for involving my guy there, and I can't go up there. Oh, this is pretty deep though. It's not like shallow at all. Yeah, pretty big tower. Okay. Yeah, there is another gimme goal up here, so I guess I'll try again to catch this guy. Alright, this guy's a little higher leveled, so it should be a little bit easier. Let's throw the first ball and see if we catch it. No, of course not. Alright, cool. That was actually pretty easy. Wasn't expecting that. But thank you, Bertel, as always. And my inventory is so full right now. And oh, you can see the village from here. That's actually pretty neat. This is actually pretty cool. I like that the mangrove tree kind of like grew into it. I wonder if that's on purpose. If this place is meant to like fit each biome that it spawns in. I'm not quite sure, but you know, it's pretty cool regardless. Anyways, let's fly back to the base. It actually doesn't look bad, like from this distance. Like if you get a good angle of it. Maybe I should have tried free cam mode to like try to show a better angle. But yeah, it looks really nice. It does look a lot different from my base as a total. But overall, I like it a lot. Oh yeah, I should probably like explain how this works. So basically, these two chests on the side, they go into the furnace, so they fuel it. And then this chest, you kind of could just fill in here. And then it'll slowly go down, and it'll end up in this chest when it's all smelted. Like I said, I don't have a lot of fuel right now, so I probably have to go out and get some coal. Or get some other resource that's more renewable than all this. Maybe I should make a lava farm or something. And then I can just throw that in there, and then all that can land in there at some point. But yeah, so far it's good. Like you can see, it's all adding in. And then if I go down here, whenever smelted, it's just automatically in it. And I don't have to worry about it. And if you're wondering how I get the XP, well, if I feel like I need the XP, I just clearly fill this up with stuff that doesn't belong. And then I can just click in there, and then I get the XP. So it's not that bad, and it's a lot more convenient for me because I hate waiting for things to smelt, and this way I can just do mash them at the same time. even though it is kind of a small furnace, so it still takes a while. I could make it a lot bigger and more automatic, but I don't want to do that. I want to make something that looks a little bit nice as well. And I should say, it's officially 2026, so thank you everyone who like continues to watch my channel and is currently watching this right now. I appreciate all the support and the love on the videos. I really like it a lot. I'm really bad at these type of things if you couldn't tell. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and expect some great more things in the future. All right, I started building up the sugarcane farm here. It's not gonna be anything like majorly special. It's just gonna be like this short little thing here, and I placed these wrong already, of course. But it's just gonna be a little glass enclosure with like observers and then pistons that just blow it at the bottom. The second it hits the top, it's gonna be really easy, really simple. It'll make sense if I show it to you. It's probably a very common design, to be honest. So this is it, very simple premise. I put this. Oh right, I put one underneath that. Give me 1 second. Alright, water underneath it. So I just put the sugarcane here. When it grows, it will hit this observer. This observer will hit this, activate the redstone here, and it will basically activate all of those, but that is fine because if there's 2, it will just go down. And since mud is technically not a full block, it will go into the hoppers and end up in this chest down here. Very simple concept, but it works very well. And we don't need that much sugarcane at the moment, so there's no reason to like have a huge farm, but a nice little farm is going to be nice to have. So let me finish up and try to make this look a little nicer. I have no idea how to get this chest upwards. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. So if anyone has any ideas, let me know. But for now, this is gonna be it. And let me just add some decorations and boom. Okay, so that is done. And look at all of that. It's a little nicer. Definitely not perfect, but it is a lot nicer than it was. So gotta like that a lot. And you can see it through, you can see it working and stuff. It's really nice. I like it a lot. Simple, but yet effective. So that's all you need in life. I thank you guys for watching. I think we end this episode here. Off screen, I'm going to do a bunch of resource gathering. And next episode, I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing, to be honest. But I did see a zombie spawner before, so I'm going to go look at that and try to find try to make an XP farm, because I definitely do XP. But yeah, hope you guys have a great New Year's, if you already passed. But yeah, have a great New Year, and I will see you guys in the next episode.